Mr. P.I. Soldiering through shit, huh? Since I was a knee high, talking like I bring it, like a rider fiend. I sucker ducking niggas. Please mind your B.I. Flow game so serious. Benny Man and T.I. Niggas know they I cancel they scheme. I know Lucky Luke, Nat Turner with the key. I free all my Z's who be walking in they sleep. I smooth on fire like beats by the P.I. Now y'all can see they all on my D.I.C. No K, only K we know is Kenda. We don't fabricate with the grit that they be lit from. We don't congregate with them lames that be fit from. We don't hit them hoes that be really robbing gift funds. They circus living, reality pigeon. No shakes with fakes, too cold, hold your mitts.
We no limit, we no limit, we no limit, we no limit. We got no limit, we no limit, we no limit, we no limit. We gon' make them say, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them, we gon' make them say. Introduced to the game when it young.
Hey, yo, check it out. Welcome to the G-Lew Show After Hours. Hey, yo, check it out. I am your host with the most, Big G-Lew, and we are back for another great episode. Hold on, let me put my logos on so you can see what I'm saying, and I can see what I'm saying. What up, everyone? Welcome to the G-Lew Show After Hours Live, sponsored by Street Level Clothing. Shout out to our producer, DD Hairston 100. Check it out. Tonight, as you already should know, if you don't know, we got a very special guest. Man, this is my boy right here, my brother from another, you know what I mean, proud to say that I'm a friend and of this young man right here, man. He's been doing great things for many years. Glad I've just been able to be a part of his journey. And this is like the second, maybe even third time that I've got to interview him. What up, Nate Love? What up, Sir Mac? What up, Jazz? And this is like the third time I'm getting to interview him. I don't know, something like that. And he interviewed me and everything. But this is my boy right here, the one and only, the legendary J the Fifth, Rydaz for Life Films in the building, y'all.
My rider. What up, man?
What up, loved one? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed. I appreciate that intro, man. You ain't a friend, you family, Ryder. You family.
Man, it's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yes,
First and foremost, you know, I introduce you, but you introduce yourself to the people who may not know. People may be first time seeing you, you know what I mean? If they don't know you like I know you, tell the people who you are, bro.
Man, J Fifth from the East Side Low Bottoms.
Low Bottoms.
I go under the director name when I'm doing films is JT Thompson. When I'm in MC and writing lyrics on the mic, I'm J Fifth, man. So, you know, publicly through film, I'm known as JT Thompson, but lyrically through the music battles, all that, I'm known as J Fifth. From South Central Los Angeles, the East Side Low Bottoms to be exact. Just a disciple man, striving every day to become a apostle, to continue to move, man, in the ways that the Most High is navigating me through life, man. Reaching and teaching my people. That's it.
That's a beautiful thing. Hey, you got so many hats that you wear, so many things you've done. I'm going to get into all that. But at this present time, give the people a little bit of your resume, man, about what you do and how you get out, man, and what you got going on right now. Give the people a little rundown of J Fifth and your whole conglomerate.
Man, dude, started off as an MC back in 2000, 2001, started doing music as a hip hop MC with a group called Untouchable Riders based in South Central Los Angeles. We all East Side natives from different parts, Watts, middle of the East Side, and where I'm from. After that, I believe it was like 2005, I ended up getting on MTV's Pimp My Ride with Exhibit, got my car pimped out. Then from that show, went on to do MTV's Yo Mama. And then the following year, 2006, I ended up going to link up with BET to do College Hill Virgin Islands. That's season 4 of the College Hills. Then from that, man, that's when I started branching off into create my own films. Did my own first film, Death by Association, in 2008. And from there, man, the wheel been spinning ever since with the music and film, just going back and forth. You know, that's just a quick little thing of the resume.
Right. And that's a hell of a resume. Tell me, man, because I don't know if I ever even asked you this. I know you got on with BET, MTV first, all these platforms. How were you even able to make that happen, or be in the, get the, slots you did and get out with MTV and BET? How did you even make that happen in the first?
Man, I'm gonna just keep it a $100, man. I know it's gonna sound cliche, but God, he just because a lot of the things that I was booking wasn't through an agency or nothing. I just so happened to be browsing through the computer and just, man, just stepping out on that leap of faith to seeing if, you know, if I qualify to be a part of these shows. And just so happened when I went to the auditions, I ended up getting booked for them. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High just navigated me to it, and then I allowed him to do the rest, and then shit ended up here where I'm at now.
Right. And that's a hell of a testimony, bro. What up, Elliot? Shout out to Queen Jean in the chat. Leotis.
Yes, sir. What up, Queen Jean? Yes, sir.
I'll praise the Most High. Shout out DD. Shout out to Nay Love once again. Hey, and Jasmine Denise.
Man, shout out to DD, man. Nay Love, the whole fam, Jazz, man, yes, everybody.
Yes, sir. But listen, I was saying that's a hell of a resume, and I was gonna say that's incredible for you to do that, because now when you say something like that, it may sound like, oh, okay, yeah, because you got to think you didn't have, like, maybe you had internet barely, you know what I mean, but you didn't have it like now where you could just tap in some shit and find out what's what. You had to really get down and really, you know, figure that shit out and know where this was that and how to even do all that, bro. So
it wasn't. Tell us about that. It wasn't like you said, that technology wasn't what it was. So even social media, all we had was MySpace, Black Planet. That's all we had. And that's actually how College Hill got at me, is through MySpace. And you gotta, man, during these times, it wasn't like Google wasn't even out yet. So the only search browser we had was Yahoo. Everybody had a Yahoo email, but that's how I was reaching out, through the Yahoo search engine and going on BET.com at the time when BET was buzzing, and just shooting my shot. And BET ended up getting at me on MySpace. They hit me up on MySpace to be a part of the College Hill show, or to audition for it.
Wow. How was that even before you got it on the show? How was the audition? How was that whole process like?
Oh man, let me see. The first audition I went to, man, it was kind of like what they would call in filming like a kettle call, where it's an open call for people, man. So it had to be at least like 50, 60 people. We was I believe it was Hollywood, not North Hollywood, but Hollywood, down at the Tracy Edmonds building, you know, at that studio off of Coanga. So we went there. It was a lot of people there. Big audition. They asked us a series of questions. Like, the application was like this thick, so you had like 100-page application, and they was going through, just asking you questions about your relationship, religion, life, school, what you into, all these personal questions. And that was the first term of the interviews. Then the second process, when I did the callbacks, we actually did auditions with Tracy Edmonds. She was there, and she was an interviewee asking us questions. And she was in the room asking me questions. She went through probably about 50 questions. Did that process. Then they called me back and told me I was on there.
Wow. How was that, like, going from an audition to getting that call and saying it's official? Like, was that like a celebration, or was it just like, okay, this is just a sorry about that. That's just
you good.
Like, how did you feel when you got that call, bro?
Man, it was breathtaking, man. I couldn't believe it, because, you know, where I'm from, G-Lew, is real hard for us, man, to get noticed or notoriety, because we don't have a lot of resources like on the other end of that 110 on the west side in Inglewood and, you know, Compton. We don't have the resources like that. So to come out the low bottoms of Compton Avenue, it's hard, really, like to get in that spotlight of entertainment, really, because people ain't really checking down for us like that. So once I got the call, man, it was just unbelievable. It was, you know, I knew it was just all God at that moment. You know, I didn't know what I was getting into, but I knew, you know, I was blessed to have got the call and excited, because I was actually at LA City College at the time when they called me. So I got out of class, they called me, and then I took the rest of the day off, shit, to celebrate. I was happy.
Right. Hey, I'm sure, like, how was that process? Like, not to take you back down, I know you.
You good.
Just that process of filming, like, how did you separate it all? Like, how did you know, okay, we're filming, opposed to when it would come out? You know, I'm sure you didn't know all that process then, or how that would work, but how did that whole thing go from you shooting film, you know, to later seeing it all come out and you seeing yourself on TV, on BET at that?
Well, I know just back then, again, we didn't have social media to be able to kind of look for the cheat code to look at previous shows that was shot before, to kind of give us the blueprint on how to navigate or deviate our characters on there. So I was doing my hardest, man, my damnedest, to find like the previous shows, just to see the diaspora, the show, and just how they move, and just the type of the type of direction they go in.
You don't know how you're gonna get edited and all that,
man. Exactly. And we didn't have nothing, so I ended up finding a few names of like people from season 1 and season 2, Reached out to them just to kind of like, hey man, you know, they called me, what's the deal? Nobody hit me back. So by the time I ended up flying out there, we had everybody had to meet with the directors one-on-one, and they just came and said, man, just be you. Don't hold back. Show your personality. Be who you are, the person we interviewed, and you know, you're gonna be a superstar. And at that point, I wasn't tripping off the stardom or the notoriety or nothing. I just really wanted to get out of South Central to have that opportunity to be at a university in another country or whatever.
Well, yeah. Let me touch on that, because not only were you, shout out to big official Big Joe, salute big homie. Not only were you going to be able to actually go to college during this thing, but go to another country, you know, a whole nother place, not only out of South Central, out the state, but a whole nother. So I mean, how was all that, and how did you take that in? How did you prepare for that?
Man, shit, I didn't even know what the Virgin Islands was at the time. Because and it leads back to how social media is now. You could type in Virgin Islands, it's gonna pop up everything. Hell, the show will show up, the university. So I'm doing my best to look for everything about the Virgin Islands, and all I was seeing was island, beautiful. It was just a cool spot to vacate and where people go like when they want to retire or whatnot. So I didn't have no knowledge of where I was going or the university. So once I got there, it was kind of just like, damn, man, it just blew my mind, and it took me away, because it was something that I wasn't accustomed to and used to. So it was a lot of adjusting that had to be done on the show. Just, it was a culture shock for me.
I want to ask you two questions, and at the same time commend you on how you held yourself on that show. Because like I said, this is way back in the day. I didn't know you anything, but I remember that show and watching it, and specifically seeing you, you know, because you're from the land, of course, right? But it's like just really how you conducted yourself, because everyone else on the show, not everyone, but you know, it was a lot of, you know, and I know that's what they want, you know, people crazy and all that shit, right? But you really throughout the whole show, really you had your moments and all that, but you held your composure and represented yourself, man, proudly. I'm sure your father and everyone was proud. But how were you able to do that? Because the cameras is on, you know, you're low-key building an image or whatever, and you're out there, you're in college, a lot of shit going on. How were you able to make sure you conducted yourself properly on camera?
Man,
I don't know what you did off camera, but on camera, you were good.
Shit, off camera, what, same stuff, same program, shaking and moving. But it was hard for me, Ryder, because during that phase, I was the baby on the show, so I was 20 years old, and I didn't understand how the reality shit worked, and how they hell bent on drama, they hell bent on controversy, and I didn't understand that. So they was using a lot of different things against me: religion, my spirituality, the ladies, fighting temptation all the time. Even grew to find out they was planting people and sending girls on me on purpose, you know, just to create shit for the show, and I didn't know that. So it was hard, because here I am attempting to just be myself, but I'm like, damn, man, I don't want people back at home to just, you know, be talking shit about me, talking crazy. Then I don't want to come out here on some gangbanging shit, cripping, fighting people and getting thrown out. You know what I'm saying? So it took for my pastor at the time. Shout out to Ron Robertson on fellow fireship. He ended up calling me, man, and he like, you know, Jay, I heard you stressing and all that. He said, look, man, this might be a once in a lifetime opportunity for you. So I'm gonna instruct you to do this as your pastor. Put down the Bible, start reading it, and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about judgment, nothing. Just live your life. And after that, it was cool for me. I was able to navigate and see things from a different perspective in life without feeling the pressures of judgment back at home and all that shit. And I was able to have fun at that moment. Yeah.
Salute, Dev. Man, that's crazy. So overall, let me ask you this too, because on the flip side, you still had to go to school, right? Everyone's supposed to be in college. It's College Hill. How did that breakdown go, and how real was that part? Was everyone going to class? I mean, how did they expect you to? Was that in the contract, or did they not give a damn? We just want you.
Man, it's in a contract for production, but for us students, it really ain't in our contract. So, you know, everybody wasn't going to school. Now I can't speak on a percentage of who was and who wasn't, but I know for me, I was going to school every day. I wasn't missing that opportunity. So I was at school every day, faithfully.
Right. That's what's up. And also, how was the school? Because also you're in the Virgin Islands. Was the campus and the university like a lot of you know, people from the Virgin Islands, or was it a lot of different people from Americans as well, or
And
whatever?
it was a mixture. So you got, I say it's about 60%, 60 to 65% people from the island. It's very, very culturally diverse in a sense. And
Right.
then I say honestly, G-Lew, 15% was white people from the States.
Wow.
A lot of white women, all that, like, that was coming from the States to go out there. And then you
Was
have
this some type of HBCU college?
it's
It's
historical
HBCU,
black
okay.
man, exactly. So it was a lot. I think it was more white people from the States than it was blacks, like
Right.
African Americans from the States.
Right.
Whatever. So the college was beautiful, man. It was cool. And one thing I admired and loved out there is what some of the things I was bringing back from there to here was, man, like they love their blackness out there. It's not a light skin, dark skin thing. You know, it felt good to finally be somewhere where I can wear the colors I want without getting pressed and having to deal with the drama and the bullshit. So it was cool, man. It was the people out there were extremely friendly and beautiful. The teachers were on point. It was a lot of teachers I had too that was from the States that moved out there to teach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next. How was the people in the place and being out there? Like, did you adapt, or were you like homesick, or did you really enjoy yourself the whole time?
Outside of the shit in the house, man, I enjoyed myself. The people showed love. They was cool. It was dope. It was dope. And they love the party. They love people from the States. They love black men. They love black men. Yeah.
That's what's up, the Virgin Islands. Man, that's crazy. So how long did you actually stay? Well, first, how long was filming? Because we don't know. We see a whole, we don't know how long was actually filming, and how long did you actually stay there?
Man, I think we was filming. I was out there for 3 months, but we was consecutively filming every day for about 2 months, I'll say. Like 2 months. So it was every day filming, 24 hours a day. 24. Wow. Yeah, no breaks. We like to be honest, we filmed so much. They had so much shit on us that we had to stop filming early. So we stopped filming before Thanksgiving because they said, man, y'all got more than enough stuff that we need.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's why our season was the first season to be put on DVD.
Right.
They put our season out first on DVD.
Right. That's what's up, bro. So I don't want to stay too long on this because I know, like I said, we touched, but this is part of your story, But
no, you good. Okay.
But one more thing, like I said, you filmed, you did all that time, months filming. Once it came out, or did you guys know? Did you have like some type of party or rap party or premiere? How did you guys know, and how did you feel once it came out?
Man, well, before it came out, we had a few meetings at BET where they wanted to pitch the show to different networks on a possibility of getting picked up and for different celebrities are promoted. So
you didn't know it was on BET yet, or what?
No, we knew it was on BET, but this was this was like the kickoff of the tour. They did a College Hill tour before, so the beginning of the tour, let's just say one of the DVDs slipped into my grasp, so I was able to see some of the episodes before it aired, or whatever the case may be. So I think I seen like the first 4 or 5 episodes or whatever before it aired, or whatever the case may be. Then the day it debuted and premiered we was in New York doing a press tour for it in the middle of the tour, and that's when everybody kind of phones blowing up and everything. Some people was catching backlash from the show. That's when shit started really getting real with the show when it dropped, the day it dropped.
Right, you was getting all type of call, like people was like, what was the feedback?
For me, I like at the beginning, G-Lew, man, it was stressful because I was going through relationship shit with my girl at the time. Now, mind you, remember I told you I had seen the first 5 to 6 episodes. She was with me. She wanted to watch them with me, so she watched it.
Man, for the first time.
Cool. Yeah, she was cool though. She was cool.
Right.
But then a week later when it came out, that's when everything started turning for the worse because now she's getting phone calls and people in her ear and all that. So me and her going through issues. And then everywhere I went, when I was touring with the people from College Hill, people was like, man, they was throwing stones at me left and right. You a cheater, you a dog. So I was getting hate mail. People wanted to see me die and talking shit. It was crazy. So I didn't take too well to it, man. I started like going through depression, didn't want to come out the house, didn't want to go to no clubs, didn't want to do no appearances based on that. But what I can honestly say is when I got back home and was in the trenches, the hood showed me love.
Okay.
It was on some like, we got you, we love you. Even the women, like, it was all love when I got back home. And then when I started going to spots like Florida and different states, they were showing me love too.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, it started off rocky as hell, but then it started kind of dwindling down and getting cool throughout the months and the years.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So we got College Hills cracking this on. You're on every week now. People are seeing you plus reruns and all that BT. You know, I don't know, like, okay, what's like the aftermath? Because obviously you're back home now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you settled in back home. How was it afterwards when the show was over? Are you still? How was the BET relationship? What's going on with that, or what are you doing at this point?
Man, relationship with BET fucked up because I can only speak for me. A lot of the women that worked at BET at this time had a grievance and issue with me. Okay. You know how sisters get when they see that somebody cheated on their girl and they jump to conclusions. Now all of a sudden they think they know you based on experiences they may have encountered or situations they're in that they can't get out of. So they was treating me like shit up there, man. I was supposed to be connecting and having a meeting with Reginald Hutland. He did House Party, the first House Party, Boomerang. You know, I was supposed to be he did a lot of shit. I was supposed to be connecting with him. I called up to the office, and then when the lady's like, "Is this JT from College Hill?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know, he told me to hit his office so I can, you know, link up with him and da 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 da. She hung up in my face and was taking me through the run, all based on the show. Yes. So it was like, people say like they had died for that type of exposure, but I tell people all the time that shit didn't come with nothing but just turmoil, toxic shit and nonsense. Because even though everybody thought the exposure turned me into a celebrity, a lot of people didn't like me, and it made them close a lot of doors in my face based on the perception the show had created of me, or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know this shit gets that deep, bro.
Man, G-Lew, you'll be surprised, man. Motherfuckers believe in Freddy Cougar and Jason, man. If they see him every week.
So fast forward, not even a fast forward, because I don't want to skip anything, but I know and probably look at you now, you know. But how do you go from that, you know, doors slammed in your face, phones hung up on you, and to I don't know where your vision started or where you prepared or where things change or transition for you to want to really get into this shit and buckle down and get into film on a whole nother level and just start making the run that you did, homie.
Well, that was it right there. And then it was a lot of situations too when I would go to celebrity basketball games, and because the show was hot, I'm from the bottoms. I don't understand the whole celebrity shit. I didn't understand Hollywood and just the politics in it. So you had different cats, man, that was coming up to me that I grew up listening to, that I admired musically. They wanted to do collaborations with me and all that, but it wasn't based on me as an MC and my talent as an MC. It was based on just the College Hill shit. So a lot of people was attempting to use my name to blow their shit back up and all that. And
because I know you told me this before, but for the people who don't know, so officially, originally you pushing the music over this.
That's all I was pushing.
Right.
That's all I was pushing. When I got back from College Hill, I was back on the music stuff heavy. And everything.
But you know how the shit is, especially in LA. Like if they don't know you for the music first, they know you from the acting or this reality College Hill cat. Like, who is this? You know what I mean? They don't know nothing about you from the bottoms and none of that. Or how you really are. They know this what they saw on College Hill.
Exactly,
so, and it took work against you a little bit.
Of course, and what it did was it took me to be in situations in the recording studios with people, and they see the pen game, they see me perform, and they're like, okay, he for real. And I always had to keep reminding people I was doing the rapping shit before this is what I was doing.
Right.
I was doing the rapping stuff before it. So in a sense, I don't feel College Hill did anything for me musically per se. You get what I'm saying? Besides people just knowing my face. But again, like you said, it's that whole thing of people, oh man, that's that nigga just off that show, man, trying to rap now. When it's like, nah, I'm really a rapper. Like, I'm an MC, I spit. You get what I'm saying? So it was months and months and months after attempting to prove myself. With that, a situation came where I ended up connecting with somebody who was starting an indie label, was getting ready to be buzzing on their indie label. That ended up crashing. Went through a whole phase because of the College Hill shit and was on some suicidal shit. I attempted to kill myself after all that because I thought it was over. And this was This was the same year College Hill had aired, and I said at the end of 2007, that was the same year it aired. That's when the suicide attempt happened. I was in my Pimp My Ride car with a 45 in my hand, getting ready to blow my brains out. Like, shit, no bullshit. I put the, listen, this is a story, like true story. Put the gun in my mouth when I was getting ready to cock it back. The shit jammed. It wouldn't even fire off. So after all that, man, just sat in the car weeping and all that, had a conversation with the Most High. And you know, it was one of them things where it's like I gotta do this shit myself. You know, how I got on the show by myself, I gotta continue to push through and just keep building and making a name by myself and not give up. And no matter what anybody was saying about my lyrics, like I'm gonna still do it. Because this is why
check this out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that broke you down and you were on the verge of suicide and all this, but I want to ask you, because I know you have a good support system. You got a great family, father, all that. Like, where is it? Is it like you block all that out, or where was that support, or was that not enough? Like, what was going on with that part of you where you felt that low till you wanted to do that?
Nah, and see, that's the thing. The support was always there, but it was a thing of the understanding wasn't. And it was one of them things where you would go to people and vent about your circumstances, but if they never had been on a reality show, they don't know what it's like for people to be sending you hate mail every day, for you to be criticized every day and judged and stones thrown at you every single day. If they never been through that, it's hard for them to understand. So I was supported by people who had the lack of knowledge and understanding towards what I was going through. So what that did was just push me into a deeper wormhole of depression, to the point where shit, I was like, fuck it, man, I don't need to be here. You know, it's over with. Because nobody understood at the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep, bro.
Man, like it's real depression.
That, bro, because you made you've done so great for yourself now. So after that, take me to that place to where you come out of that, what brings you out of that, and where do you go from there?
Oh man, shit, they buried me alive and left me for dead in 07, and then shit, they didn't know they was planting a seed. And then after shit, 08, top of 08, that new year, that's when that seed started hatching, or whatever the case may be. And I made it a point, man, I'm gonna come out with Rydaz for Life Records, start doing my business stuff with that legally to get it all like notarized and LLC incorporated and everything. And then I said, shit, I'm gonna just do the whole movie thing too, since I start gaining knowledge from being on the show. So I started taking little bits and pieces, what I was getting from Yo Mama, what I was getting from College Hill, what I had got from Pimp My Ride, just me being a sponge and being that fly on the wall, like while they're doing stuff on production, while other people may be at the craft table eating, I'm sitting watching how they're moving, watching how the director's talking, and just seeing how everything is moving and how it's flowing. And I took all that and said, well, shit, they can do it, I can do it too. You know, and that's when, you know, I started writing stories down and coming up with just plots for movies, and said, shit, I'm gonna just do the movies and film, intertwine them is both, as Rockefeller did, No Limit did, Def Jam was doing back in the day, and just do my own thing and keep pushing.
Right. So
you know?
During this time, I love that, bro, that you took the initiative to just make it happen. Do this time, like, how are you learning anything? Or you doing it all self-taught, like even like to write a script or do things like that? How were you even learning these type of things, you know, to make that happen? Because, you know, it's one thing to think about it and I want to do this, but to put it in motion, you know,
man, just self-taught, man. I spent like months going, before I started doing the directing thing, man. I went to this spot in called Amoeba in Hollywood. It's a big ass DVD. It's like DVD heaven for the movie people out there. It's called Amoeba Music. And for the music connoisseurs that love music, they got records, oldies, all that. But I went there, I got probably about 50 something DVDs, and the DVDs I would get like the 20-year anniversary, the 30-year.
Right.
On those, they have like double discs on there where you'll see like interviews with the directors or how they making the films and behind the scenes. I started getting those, studying those every single day, looking at the mannerisms and the lingo from the directors and how they moving and how they build stories and what's some of the important things they look for in movies. And then I was at Barnes and Nobles like every day reading books on how to create films and stuff like that. Like social media, again, it wasn't like it is now. If I had this, what's out now, then it'll been over. So everything was pretty much hands-on. And not only that, I started going back to LA City College, and I switched my major. Yep, I switched my major to film, and I started taking film class. or whatever. So I was taking everything I was getting, coming back home, working on it. So one day I'm coming out of one of my classes when I was at LA City, getting ready to head to Barnes and Noble. It's a true story. A dude walked up to me. He asked me, he said, "Man, what do you want to be when you grow up?" So I'm laughing. You know, I'm with my partner at the time. I'm laughing like, "Huh?" He like, "What you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "Man, a rapper." He said, "Wrong answer." He handed me a magazine, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So he walk away. I look at the magazine. As soon as I open the page, it was something about how to do your own film. So I'm looking like, oh shit. So when I look up, the dude is gone. Now, mind you, he just came out of a class with a class full of people. So I look quick. And as soon as I look up, it wasn't even 2 seconds, G-Lew. The dude was gone. He vanished. And then I shit you not, he was gone. So right after that, I didn't go to my second class because it messed my head up. I'm like, damn, what he meant by that? Right. Went to Jack in the Box with my partner at the time. We sitting in there. I went back to the page that I opened when he said that. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to do my own movie. And then DBA came a few months after that. Instantly, like that. Instantly.
Wow. Wow. And when do you come up with, you gonna do the film movies? When do you come up with Rydaz for Life Films? How does that name come into play?
Man, Rydaz for Life came, we was claiming to be Rydaz, man, back in high school when I was at Fremont High. So
shout out to Fremont, real East Sider right here.
Yeah, East Side, that's what I'm saying. That's where Rydaz for Life came, and we said that's why the group was called Untouchable Rydaz. So we was like, all right, man, we're gonna call ourselves our little thing, Rydaz for Life Records. We're gonna put out how Cash Money was, No Limit. This was Diplomats, Rockefeller, Rough Riders. This was all in that era or whatever. Right. So we want to be like them. So we're gonna have Rydaz for Life Records and stuff. So that's why I said the music was the first catalyst, and then once I made that shift after the whole College Hill shit in 2008, that's when I was like, okay, we're gonna have a Rydaz for Life Films division with the movies, documentaries, music videos, and then we're gonna keep the Rydaz for Life Records solely for the music.
Hey Jay, let me ask you this. Speaking, since you jumped from the music to the films, which is a great choice, because even now you stand apart, and the music always going to be there, and you're going to do that because you love it.
Yes, sir.
The film is a different level. But I want to ask you, who were, if any, some of your influence in movie? Like once you jump to the movie, I always wanted to do this or whatever. Who were some of your influences as far as maybe directors and actors?
Man, you got cats like Michael Schultz, who did Which Way Is Up, The Last Dragon. Definitely John Singleton with Boys in the Hood, man, for sure. The Hughes Brothers, Menace to Society. It was cats like that, man. And then a big Martin Scorsese fan. So I came up, like, I was already into movies as a child, always watching movies. Sam Raimi, Fred Decker. It's so many cats out there, man. Even Spike Lee. It was a lot of movies I used to be watching when I was younger. So just being able to see, like, all these movies were different because they put their own twist and flavor to it, like a rapper, like a hip hop artist. And once I wanted to do the whole movies, I'm like, well, what's gonna set me apart from not just black directors, but all directors in general? You know, the aim is not to be just the best black director. I want to be the best director, period. And whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? So
that's right. Church. Yeah. Tell me how, because I know probably your first film was different from maybe even what we see now. But how do you get to where, like, because that's another thing about your films and your work. And shout out to your whole crew too. Shout out to the whole Rydaz for Life.
Man, for sure. Shout out to the Rydaz, man.
We'll do that later. But tell me, how do you get to where, you know, because that's what sets you apart as well. Your production, everything is on point, crispy. It ain't none of that. Like when you see your films, you know, people are already probably expecting, not the worst, but like expecting to see, okay, let me see, his shit probably gonna be all right. Your shit is high quality, and production is crispy, everything is on point, man. How do you get there and make sure you have that when you present your product, bro? Like, you could easily, and I say easily because all that shit is hard, I'm sure, not easy to do, but to have your shit like that,
man, just breaking the barriers of stereotypes, because like you said, when people hear you're a black filmmaker and from where we from, they think just like it's gonna be some, you know, no offense, because now Tubi is a trend for like lackluster black movies, you know, but there are some on there
of movies, like
You get what I'm saying?
All right.
So it's like, man, we just predicate ourselves, man, on putting out great content that's life changing for people. Because I tell people, man, the same way music moves spirits and vibrations, the same thing with film. You know,
Right.
and if you can hold somebody's attention for an hour or two, it's like, man, being in church, man, what are we really feeding them? Are we feeding them the same bullshit? Black men in dresses being funny style and lies here and there about the church and drama and all that shit. What are we really feeding the people? And we predicate ourselves on just putting out quality work that's life changing. So when you watch our films, you walk away with something, you learn something, something's edifying to your soul and spirit. And in every ounce of it, man, we want to show people the realism in the Most High, that He's real, He really lives, He's here within us, you know. Right. So we want you to leave with a message that you're gonna be able to carry for the rest of your life.
Right, definitely. You guys did it, because I'm gonna tell you the first film, and also I want to congratulate you and salute the whole team again. And I know the homie just won an award recently. Like, all you guys are doing great things.
Shout out to Kendon Tillage, yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother, right there. That's my boy. Shout out to you for listening, man, watching, man. Salute to you. I'm proud of you, brother. But all of you guys do so many great things individually, but then you come together like Voltron for the crew. You know what I mean? So salute to all of that. But tell me, when you first this is what I want to say. The first one for me was that one about the story, the first one I saw of you guys, and it really like touched me, man. I was like, wow, that was incredible. When my man had about my boy, he had like the he was with his old lady and shit, and he was
the police, hands up, don't shoot.
Hands up, don't. There it is, right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hands up, don't shoot. People, if you get a chance right now, we're gonna plug all the movies and make sure. But I definitely want you guys to go. If you don't see anything else, it's a lot to see. But please watch this short film. It was incredible, man. About a guy home with his lady. You know, she's stressing him to go out and do something, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, he's a good guy, but you know that stress and goes both ways with the female. They get stressed out, but he goes out, man, and it's just like, man, you know, it's reality outside, man. But I would suggest everyone go watch that. That's the first one for me that did it for me, when I was like, this shit was incredible, man. And I had to give you guys your props. Not only my boy as an actor, but the production, direction, that shit was incredible, bro. You know what I mean? Take us back to even that story, how that came about and how you guys put that together.
Well, man, I went to our writer, man. Shout out to the Griot. I went to the Griot and told him, because he writes all our films. I told him that I wanted to make a film, man, about the everyday life of somebody from like just LA Compton, just the LA South Central, Carson, just the native, the shit we go through as black men. Because what a lot of people in the world don't realize, this was during the time when we were seeing every day on TV and the news and shit, black men were getting shot and killed, you know, and one of my family members was a victim of that. So I was already feeling some type of way for it, but we was seeing it every day, man, just from the black and brown, just our men getting slain for no reason. And I'm like, man, it's just a fucking tragedy. We already got to fight 12 rounds outside the house. The last thing a man want to do is come have round 13 with his significant other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do that. So the Griot put together something that was poetic differently with the dialogue. He didn't just want to make it just straight, clear-cut dialogue, but he wanted to add poetry essence to it. And, you know, Yahweh navigated me to Kendon, the Don. Shout out to Kendon, who was already a spoken word artist. Casted Kendon in it. He put his spin on the poetry, how he did. And we made a masterpiece, man. Shout out to Chris Thomas, CT. He shot that for us. That was his first film that he shot. So it was just a big thing, man. Yeah, it was a beautiful experience, man, and it changed all our lives, because right after that, that's when things started really going on the up, just in terms of awards and the world starts seeing how serious we is about like life changing and changing films.
Hey, speaking of awards and coming in early, how was it to not only be now young black film directors, independent film directors, but to be getting awards and going to places like the what's that shit called? What up, Brenda? Where you go, the film festival and all that shit.
Yeah. We just came from man. It's a blessing, G-Lew. Hands Up just so happened to screen. I think this was in 2017. It screened right there on Crenshaw, the old Magic Johnson Theater. So I believe it's the Rave or something now. But you know how legendary that is in the hood. Magic Johnson Theater, which is attached to kind of semi-attached to the Crenshaw Mall. But at the Pan-African Film Festival, that's a film festival that's been carrying on for the past like 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? And Hands Up got a chance to be screened there. But
hold on, cut you off. I want you to continue, but how is even that? I want you to add this, how that experience is over there. Do they cater, like, how is that whole experience?
At the Pan-African, it's cool, man. It's a lot of politics. A lot of politics there, you know, but it was cool. It was cool for the experience, and just to have all our comrades we grew up with come and see it there. It was a blessing. Some of the greatest, if not the greatest experiences we've grown to treasure with the film festivals are at the Las Vegas Black Film Fest, where it's like dope as shit, family atmosphere. Shout out to Miss Michelle. I believe we won 3 or 4 awards there that same year or whatever. So we did the Pan-African, I say in February, and then in that April, that's when we went out to the Vegas Film Fest, and we won at least 3 or 4 awards for Hands Up, Don't Shoot as well too. Wow. And that experience was just life-changing right there for us. It was beautiful.
Wow.
It was beautiful.
How does the shows and the award shows differentiate, like the Cannes to the Vegas show, award show and all that?
Man, so a majority of them have politics, and with the Las Vegas Black Film Fest, it's not politics. Everybody is treated equal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is treated with fairness and love and care, opposed to your status and your name. Okay. You know, you can tell the difference from treatment from that a JT Thompson to get versus a Tyler Perry get or Ryan Coogler get. You get what I'm saying? At the Vegas Film Fest, what I love that Miss Michelle and her team do, shout out to her team, they treat everybody like the Ryan Cooglers, the Hughes brothers, the John Singletons and everything, and they kind of treat the celebrities a little bit beneath us. Not no bad way, but we're the celebrity there. We're the stars there. Everybody's a star. And they treat us like that.
That's what's up. And speaking on like Hands Up, Don't Shoot, got numerous awards. Like I said, that was my favorite. Until I saw the council too. That was great. But those are two different things to do. But how do you go from doing like the short film with Hands Up, which got a lot of praise, to now doing your whole like feature film, like the council, and you know what I mean, like real films, you know what I mean?
Well, that's
how you go from that, and how does that all come together? That's a big step.
Well, the first film, Death by Association, I did, that was a feature film out the gate, because I didn't know nothing about short films. I didn't know the rules, like how they had rules for certain stuff. A lot of filmmakers, they start off doing shorts first, but I didn't know that. I had no knowledge. So I came out the woodwork and did DBA, which is like an hour-and-a-half crime film, like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood. I came out the gate doing features. So it kind of was challenging for me to draw back and go backwards and start doing short films. Because I feel like, man, it's a different beast, and you gotta have a special gift to be able to tell a dope ass story in a span of 10 to 30 minutes, like a great story that's gonna hold the attention. So we had a cool run with the shorts, and then now we was like, we gotta
almost like you think you like better, because you would think doing the shorts would be not easier, but a little more like. It seems like you like the shorts. You prefer the
features.
The feature films.
I love the features. I love the features, man. Because like just for me having my own screenings personally, and not just with my family, you know, it's just other people, the general public, seeing them be able to, they really be engaged in a film, and you know, people be crying, the emotions are real, and I'm like, damn, this is like kind of sitting through church, just me seeing how the spirit of the film moves the audience. And, you know, people leave out quoting certain things from the film. They saying, man, this taught me this, now I understand this, I believe in this. It's like a blessing from God, man, to be able to have that. It's powerful. It's powerful. So yeah, I definitely prefer the feature films over the short films.
Okay. Triple OG said, what? Come on. He said, what y'all know about World on Wheels? On people.
That's it.
Piece of World on Wheels, but
Mid City, man.
Wheels, Mid City. Yes. My auntie lived right up the street from there on Orange and San Vicente by people. So yeah, shout out to World on Wheels. Rest in peace to World on Wheels.
Yes.
Man. But yeah. So okay. So with the feature films, like how do you get? Because like you said, you started off with the one you did, and you moved up. You kept on building. Does every film like get different, better? Like, how do you go about going to each film and like after another, like or even do you have that's another thing I want to ask you. Do you have your own writers? Like, how do you guys come up with the scripts and everything? Because I'm really starting to much as I love movies, really starting to understand the other process of it, the writing and how important that is. Really just watching this Power and Ghost, because I'm seeing, you know, just how really it's about the scripts and the writers, you know what I mean, making that shit, and of course the actors, but you got to have a good script, man. So how do you go about that process and all of that?
Well, like I said, the Griot, he's our writer, so that's we locked in with him for life. He doesn't really write for he don't write for other people. He have before, but he writes, like, that's the Rydaz for Life Films direct writer. So whenever we got ideas for stories and pitches and treatments and concepts, we go to him and he turned it into, man, he just turned it into gold. And it's a spiritual thing with him because he goes into his whole writing thing. He fasts, he prays, like he be on monk mode when it comes down to the writing, you know. And we see how fluid that be because of how it moves people, not only when the audience is watching when we have premieres, but just at the table reads. And the table readings, when we cast all the actors, we doing a read through amongst just the cast and the director, and seeing how people done cried at table reads and they be moved, and when serious moments come, they quiet, and we just like, damn, this writing from, you know, people of all ethnic backgrounds coming up to us asking who's the writer, and this is brilliant and everything. Council was the most when we had, that was the most we seen, like the white audience or white cast members come to us and tell us the writing is phenomenal.
Right. It was incredible, bro. That's why I even spoke of Power and Ghost. That put me in that same, that was incredible, bro. You know what I mean? That was a real, like, that's another one. I spoke about Hands Up, Don't Shoot, but it's another one you want to check out by the Rydaz for Life. The Council is please. Please. That's amazing. Seriously. Amazing. And I'm glad DD said this, because I was going to get into all that, but since we're speaking on even your writer, speak about the cast and the whole crew of Rydaz for Life, because again, do so many great things individually. Like DD said, Jasmine has she's an amazing actress.
Shout out to Jazz. Yes, she is.
I don't want to put business out there, but that's your family, you know, we know that. But amazing person as well. She's amazing, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jazz. But she has her own series and show. Another thing you guys shoot and produce is Ujima's Village, man, which is another incredible show. It's a series, people. It's like a comedy, and it's available on YouTube and different platforms. We'll get into that. But speak about the whole crew and the family, man, of Rydaz for Life, man.
I'll start with ladies first, man, because it's a team of 5 people, but we move like it's a million. And this is just with the film division, not even and not to exclude all my Rydaz for Life comrades that do the music, because I'm gonna get into them. But shout out to Jazz, man. Hell of an actress, well-rounded, award-winning actress, and also a successful producer. You know, a lot of people think she's just a producer based on the work she's done with all these films. If it's no Jasmine, we wouldn't have none of these films, man, because she busts her ass making sure we get the locations, the cast, and the finances right. She busts her chops, man, making sure we do that. But outside of her being a great producer, she's a dope actress. She's a greater actress, I believe. So Ujima's Village is, and I meant to tell you, it's not on YouTube no more, because we got a surprise for y'all. It's getting ready to be on a big network coming soon. Ujima's Village, yes. So it's in the works. It's in the works now, but we wait until it's official to let everybody know so we can start sharing it and tell you guys. So shout out to Jazz with that. Next up, my brother Sir Mac. He's also on the Rydaz for Life record scene, you know, as well as the film. But hell of a singer, hell of a recording artist. He does R&B music and hip hop, rap. Phenomenal songwriter. Dope ass actor. He was in a short film we did called Last Call. He also has a project right now on all streaming platforms digitally called I Am the Talent 3. Make sure y'all check it out. He's dope, phenomenal. He's one of the anchors to the art, man. He's one of the anchors to the art. Been here since we started like really going hard and full-fledged with the film division. But again, he's one of my comrades since day one with the music, but end up converting over to the film. Then we got Trouble T Mills, Tyree Mills. That's the shooter right there, man. The man of many talents, man. Hell of a cinematographer, editor. You know what I'm saying? He also writes. He also acts here and there. You'll see him in some upcoming projects. But Tyree, man, is one of the dopest cinematographers I've ever worked with. Me and him is like Shaq and Kobe, as we would call it, Steph and Clay, Hakeem Olajuwon, and I'll say Clyde Drexler, man, or something like that. You know, he's a phenomenal dude, man. He's very gifted. He just had his master class in at the Las Vegas Black Film Fest. But when it comes to that shooting, man, he's top notch. He's top notch. And then you got Kendon Tillis, super duper actor, award-winning actor, spoken wordsmith. He's a dope spoken word artist. If I had to say which one he does first, it's hard because he does both great. And he keeps raising the bar on it. But he has a project out right now called Peace Divided by Mind, and you guys can check that out on all digital streaming platforms via music and stuff, Spotify, iTunes. Please check that out. He's also starring in Hands Up, Don't Shoot, as well as The Council, and he's starring in a movie that's getting ready to be in theaters called Heart and Soul. That's the one he just won an award for. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And just to mention, man, shout out to G-Wiz, Uncle Wiz, the producer. He does all the scores for our films. He's one of the greatest musicians ever, top-notch producer. DJ Infant J, that's little bro, man. He does a lot of the music too. Hell of a score on the films and everything. We just got a whole conglomerate of gifted, talented people that's not just talented in one area, but in all areas and aspects. You know, dope and phenomenal people.
Yes, sir. And
shout out to the R, man.
And since I spoke on Ujima's Village and, you know, Hands Up, give the people a rundown if you can. You probably can't even think of them all, but give the people a rundown of the resume of all the shows, films, short films, everything under the Writers for Life umbrella right now that they can go check out.
Okay, they can check out Death by Association. They have to hit us up so we can send them a private link for that. But Death by Association was the first one. Then we got Last Call, which is a short film that's featuring Sir Mac. We have, let me see. Woo, G-Lew, you taking me back. Let me see.
I know it's a lot.
we have the paintings. We got the paintings of Benjamin Daniels, which is another short film. It's a horror film with a all white cast, dope, phenomenal film. Shit. We have Course of the Just. We have Frank Blue. That's on
Frank Blue, that's hard.
Man, it's on Tubi. It's on Amazon Prime. We have The Council, Amazon Prime, Tubi, Hulu. Man, what else is it on? Apple TV now. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah. Yes. And I hope I'm not, man, y'all put it in the comments if I'm forgetting anything. And then the one, Ujima's Village. Can't forget about Ujima's Village.
Ujima's Village is one of my favorites. You guys, especially the females, you females will love Ujima's Village. Check that out. I'm serious. It's a comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, and then
Ujima's Village coming. Is that coming back?
Yes, it's coming back. It's coming back. So in the next few months, it'll be out, and then we're gonna let everybody know what big time streaming platforms that it's on now, because we took it off YouTube for that reason, because we was in negotiations with it to get put on another streaming platform, a bigger one or whatever.
Wow.
And last but not least, we got Heart and Soul, the love story, man. Beautiful love story. We had everybody ramped up with Hands Up, Don't Shoot, and The Council. Frank Blue, everybody was turned up, and then we was like, we got to switch it up. Now we're gonna bring a little love into it, man, and show people how to love again.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And what? And I'm scared to ask you, what do you foresee for Writers for Life film? Because I can see you. I know you're a creator, and you want on everything. It only gets better from every film and everything you guys do. So what do you see? If we can get a sneak peek, or what is in the mind of JT now? What do you see for the future for Writers for Life? What are you guys trying to take it to next?
Oh man, owning our own movie studio.
Ooh. The Tyler Perry effect in Los Angeles. Are we gonna get the Writers for Life compound?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We
with the do we got the Writers for Life compound coming?
Yes, sir. And we also got the Patio Politics too, which is
I didn't even get to that. Hold on. I didn't even get to that yet. That's why I say you got so much shit, homie. I can't even keep up. Yes, the Council on Tubi. But tell us about, that's enough, because that's what's cracking right now, and I know that's where all your focus has been. And I just can't wait. You know, I always watch every episode, and I'm tapped in. But you know, I just can't wait to see, because I see it a lot with a lot of this YouTube shit, and it hurts me that some of the best shit and the realest stuff is it
Man.
maybe the slowest to take off like I should, but you see the bullshit just take
Man.
off. I'm sure you see all these other little shows. You know what I mean?
Everything is about clickbait now, G-Lew.
Off, and you over here like, man, we putting in real work over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't wait to see the day though, but I know it's coming. When I look and I see that shit now, like, okay, it's there where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. But well, look, G-Lew, we aspiring to be as great as you, man, when it comes to that podcast and radio stuff, bro.
Man, you got it, bro.
So thank you, man.
Because I was a guest as well when I went over there and seen what you guys were doing, and not only that, the work you put in. Because look, I had no idea you guys are really over there working. You're doing show after show. Even look, check it out. I was even Queen will tell you or DD. I was like, damn. When is my shit coming, right? But I had to realize, and I even got at Jazz, right? Like she said, well, G-Lew, you gotta wait. You know, it's a you know, people before, and it's a you know, what's the word?
Yeah.
You know, she said you gotta wait. And I'm like, all right, you know. But once I realized that you guys are really over there, fucking putting in work, homie.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for being just an inspiration to us, man. Just with the content you put out, how real it is and all that, man. Like if it wasn't no G-Lew and your shows and just how you move, it wouldn't be no Patio Politics, man. Like I'm keeping it 100.
Thank you,
That's
bro.
from the soul and heart, for real, for real.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, tell us about this Patio Politics, how that came about, and what's the goal for that? Because you guys are really putting it in, bro. But tell us about the Patio Politics. Also, you can check that out on YouTube right now. Go follow the Patio Politics. Oh, that's the link right there. But tell us about that, JT.
Now, outside of your influence, G-Lew, with you and the fam, it was just us just having at the end of our meetings, we used to have in the backyard before we got the compound that we got, the shout out to the office. We used to just be having conversation after our meetings about just real life shit, relationships, bringing the black and brown together, just community shit, activism, how we can different areas we can hit people. We know we hitting them with the film, we hit them sometimes with the music, you know, when we're consistent in that area. And then it's like we need to find another chamber to have, you know, we need to add another bullet in the chamber for another area we can hit too. And we looking at YouTube, we hearing these conversations and just the fraudulence in it and the fakeness and shit. And we like, if we do it, we got to be real. We can't be biting our tongue, and we can't be afraid to get canceled and all that. And that's how the whole Patio Politics came about. So it's actually an oxymoron to the politic part, because our slogan is there's no politics in truth, no matter what it is in life. You feel what I'm saying? So on our show, we predicate ourselves on just, when we invite an artist such as yourself or anybody, we don't want to talk about the nonsense and the bullshit. We want to edify and talk about you, the great things about you. You know what I'm saying? And give everybody their flowers, man, who truly deserve it. So that's how it came about, man. And we started it, I believe, a year or two ago, and now we on our 60th some episode, man. All praise to the Most High.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But speaking on that a little bit more, piggybacking off of that, because I'm the same way on my channel. How do you not stay away, but how do you stay focused on, like you said, doing the right thing, putting out great content, positive and real content, opposed to sometimes I know you can probably just do a show or just maybe make a you know, whatever, we're gonna talk this about that, get the females to talk about this, and to say, okay, man, just to see what it does. Like, how do you stay away from that and stay clear and say, we're gonna stay focused on doing the right thing, not going sidetracking, even if it's just to gain momentum for the channel?
Man, just shit, man, humility, integrity, and staying true to ourselves, and realizing the reason we started it. Because if we start to veer away from the main reason we started it, and we just as fake and catty as every other platform that just want clickbait and views and shit like that. Now we selling out. And that ain't what the R about, man. We anti-sellout, man. We gonna keep it $100, whether we got 1 view or 2 views or 6 views. Like, it is what it is. As long as we reach 1 out that 6, all praise, we did our job. And more importantly to us, even though it's being televised, we done been in these rooms, G-Lew, with countless amount of people that's did jail time and all that done broke out in tears, man, of just thanks and appreciation, because we was able to, I mean, our platform was a podium and spot for them to just release and just get shit off, get their story off that they hadn't gotten off to their family members and all that. Like, we done deaded beefs because of Patio Politics. So when we look at it, man, it's more like we don't want to say it's like a podcast or radio show. It's more like a ministry. You know what I'm saying? It's giving people just a platform to vent, express themselves freely without all the judgment and the bullshit. That's how we do it, man. Just staying true to the cause.
I like that though, a ministry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Tell me, and I know this probably be hard to answer because you've done a lot of episodes, interviewed a lot of people, and all of them are different and special in their own way. Mm-hmm. Not even to put you on the spot. Yes, Queen, all praise to the Most High. What would you say was one of your most? That's why I want to say it like that favorite interviews, but one of your most memorable ones. And this ain't got to be biased or none of that. Just
sure.
What was one of your most memorable or most like ones that's really stick out to you? So I don't even mean to be the favorite, just the one that really close to your heart that you think of and maybe proud of, not whatever that really, you know what I mean, that you really remember.
Man, if I could say it ain't just one, but just to name a few, shout out to my brother Al Smith, capital AK. He was a dope ass phenomenal rapper from the 90s. He also is in an up and coming film We Got Popping, but he came, he blessed us. My brother Keefe, D Stalls, Big Sane, Spider Lope, you know, Poppy and Flo.
Not to cut you off. I told you this before with the one with Spider. It was, I liked it because it was one of the ones I seen different. Like you got a different side, you know what I mean? And I really liked that one. That was one of my favorite Spider interviews. Shout out to my boy Spider.
Man, shout out to Spider Low.
Great interview, JT.
Thank you, brother. And just with these interviews, what really stuck out to me is man, just seeing my brothers, man, who done been locked up or did hard time or just in that gangbang life, shift the diaspora of how the world look at Lokes and Bloods and just gangbangers, period. Right. You know, and just the world being able to see the God in them and just they quoting scriptures. Some didn't even pray with us after we rapped. And it was just like, man, it was life-changing for me, you know, because these are cats who got the book thrown at them, you know, to be locked up under shit, doing shit, triple numbers in prison, in the pen and not getting out. Just to see them coming out, sharing their story, and now watching them elevate, man, is just a blessing, man, from the Most High.
Right.
Yeah. And then when I say with you, man, you're the first who I was able to really, really have a musical conversation with, you know, from all genres of music. Yeah.
We talked music, and I was glad because we were able to, like, the other guest, I forgot her name. What was the other host name?
LP, yeah. Shout out to LP.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. She's incredible too. But able to, because we were able to, you know, exchange music, and she'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know about that," or whatever.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That was pretty dope, man.
Yeah, and just being able to share that, man. I'm an old soul, man, so you know I'll be going from the 70s to the 80s.
Yeah,
all genres, and sometimes,
you know all
man,
that shit, JT.
Yeah.
I respect that. You know what I mean? You even got on me about we was talking about the dramatics and I think the stylistics.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Team Dramatics all day, man.
Yeah, shout out to the dramatics for sure.
Yes, sir.
Cadillac, if he's listening, he loves the dramatics.
Yeah.
Off topic, right quick, man. What's going on with our Lakers, man? I'm sure you're a Laker fan,
man,
right? Ain't no Clipper fan, right?
Nah.
Okay. I'm just making sure, homie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
what's going on with the Lakers, man?
I'm calling it, man, on the G-Lew show. It's gonna be Boston and LA, man.
Okay.
They said
even though Boston went down like 0-2 on their own home court, Boston still go.
Nah, they 0-2 just as of today. Boston.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you said Boston's going all the way?
They not going all the way, but it's gonna be us in Boston, Lakers and the Celtics, man, in the finals.
Wow. I mean, that would be great. You know what I mean? Because you know that's the biggest rivalry, and I think they got one on us.
They got one on us, and
we one up, right?
We want to get that 18. So
need to get that.
Yeah.
But both of us got it tightened up because they down 0-2 and we down 0-2. So we both got to make a miracle happen.
Man, we gonna see tomorrow how they playing.
Right.
Yeah. But it's Lakers all day, man. We go, it's over.
That's right.
Only put the banner up, and it is what it is. I miss the days, man, like when Kobe and Shaq, you remember that joint Shaq did with Peter Guns and DJ Quick? They had the city turned.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
They had the city turned.
Yeah. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. Speaking of music, JT, we got music, man. We want to play a couple bangers by JT because do the people need to get a couple bars or what?
Man, I would appreciate it if you play them, man. I'll be honored. Thank you. Thank you, man. I got a debut project coming later on this year. And man, it's gonna shock a lot of people, man. So I stopped doing music for other people and started doing it for me and fell in love with it all over again.
That's right. That's
yes,
right. Sir. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all. What should we bang from him, JT? What should we bang?
Man, you can hit him with that "Can I Rip It," man. Let's go a little hip hop on him.
Let's get hip hop on him. All right, people.
Yes, sir.
World premiere. It's not a world premiere. It's a world premiere on the G-Lew show right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Homeboy J the Fifth, Rydaz for Life Films, Rydaz for Life Records. Hey, also tell them where they can go get your music and all that.
Oh man, I'm on all digital streaming platforms. Apple Music, Spotify. Just type in J Fifth. All my projects will come up. Me and Too Smooth, my latest one, I just did an album with Too Smooth. Shout out to Too Smooth called 235. Man, check that out. It's on there. All my other projects are on there too. Y'all gonna fall in love with the music, man.
There it is, y'all. Check this out. Can I Rip It? J the Fifth.
Yeah. Worldwide all over, we about to get it cracking. West Coast Kings and the California Captains, rolling, moving, stacking, moving. This the roll call to this new West movement. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. 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 It's the diabolical, Mr. Catastrophical. Flow so tight, I'm so astronomical. I'm so fly, above high water. Coast Guard couldn't even guard your daughter. From me, I'm the definition of what hip-hop is missing. If you're an addict, here's your prescription. Me plus a hot beat is addiction. Equals music you just gotta ride to. This is something you just gotta vibe to. I seen what was left of the West and adapted. They threw down a W, so I grabbed it. I'm the newly improved, call bad news. Cut off khakis with waves and house shoes. Fifth so cold, my flow was hot, damn. I'm the mixture between Power and Iceman. Worldwide all over, we about to get it cracking. West Coast Kings and the California Captains, rolling, moving, stacking, proving. This the roll call to this new West movement. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. 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 Let it be known the king is home. When my California team now the war is on. They not ready for I, who resides in the low bottoms of the evil east side. And the fact of it is that I gotta get it. And plus I'm a new face, so please can I kick it? Rip it and tear it, the beast is out. As he announced, now that the east is out. And it's tight like a vest. I represent the west, Mr. Demolition Man, bringing havoc to your chest. Nah, I'm not violent, and some call me silent. And in this aircraft, I'm the leading co-pilot. Yup, they kinda pissed that I don't gangbang. Bet the hood love me, so I let my chain swing. They think it's that I just entertain. Mr. Jack of all trades, I'ma do the damn thing. Worldwide all over, we bout to get it cracking. West Coast Kings and the California Captains, rolling, moving, stacking, moving. It's the roll call to this new West movement. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. 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 Now I'm blazing, facing, listen because I did it. I'm so hot and not to mention the captain is here. I'm sorta like Pop, nah, never mind. I'm fit till I drop. I'm carrying the rock. I rolls off the block. Yeah, a ladies man in the debonair dock. I'm smooth, vicious, all of the above. I do this for the east and the love for the dub. The covenant is open, they let heat out. It's hot up in here, bringing heat to the south. Central barrel, hotter than the devil. I even got on piss cause I'm on another level. I am to here, well Jay is there. I waited too low, so now I declare me, Jay, Fifth, really, it's better than the most on the West. You feel me? Worldwide all over, we about to get it cracking. West Coast Kings and the California Captains, rolling, moving, stacking, moving. This the roll call to this new West movement. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. Can I flip it? Yes, she can. Worldwide all over, we bout to get it cracking. West Coast Kings and the California Captains, rolling, moving, stacking, moving. This the roll call to this new West movement. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. Will I rip it? Yes, she can. Can I rip it? Yes, she can. Can I flip it? Yes, she can. Yeah. Yeah, J5T8J 5th Eastside L Dubs. Let's get it.
Wow.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Truly. Thank
Bro,
you.
I didn't even know the spec. It started off, and I was like, yeah, this shit cool, right? You know, I was like, wow. I was like, whoa. That shit was hard, bro. Seriously,
thank you, man. I
hip-hop
appreciate
shit,
that, G-Lew. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was dope, man. That was the first one. I want to keep it popping. What else we got, JT?
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Showing love. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Nate Love. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Nate Love. She loves her hip hop too. What do you want to bang?
Man, let's see.
Another banger.
Ooh. Man, this is for you, G-Lew, because I know you like old school. I want to see if you're gonna catch this sample, man. This is one everybody be like liking me do, like to perform and stuff. Cha cha cha, man. I want to see if you're gonna catch this sample.
And shout out to Nate Love, because Nate Love caught the sample last time.
Caught the sample, yep. And MJ, yep. Jackson 5.
No shit. Yeah, shout out to Nate Love.
I want to be where you are.
Okay,
yep.
That part.
Hey, I'm gonna see if Nate Love catch this sample right here.
All right. Nate Love, get on your job. Get my back, Nate, just in case I'm slipping. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Bangers, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, shout out to Queen Jean. She ended up catching it. Tavares, never had a step like that.
Yeah. Because I said something else. It was on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, shout out to Queen Jean. Yeah. Shout out to the ladies, Queen and Nate got those. Shout out to Shaniqua Town Business. Shout out to all my Bay people, Elia Delgado in the building. Shout out to Nate. One of them jams you cruise to. Dope, Jay.
Thank you.
Everyone loving it. I mean, I'm loving it. It's just no denying it, man. It's like we hit them with 2 back-to-back bangers, man.
Yeah.
It was like more hip-hop, but still like, you know, you could bebop to it. And that one right there was like, that's a no-brainer because you got the sample on there, but then you coming with the whole cha-chas, like a whole... Like,
hey, you already know, G-Lew. Hey, just like your music, you can't lose with them samples, man. Especially if you get the right one, you can't lose with it.
That right there is a banger. Like everyone said, that need to be on the radio, bro.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Seriously, thank you.
Man, JT with the heat.
Thank you, man. I'm just attempting, man, to make my way.
We got anything else? What else? We got, you know, we got one more. We can hit them with, Jay.
Oh man, woo. Damn, man. Let's go.
Concert. We represent tonight, homie.
Hey, man, let's get that Uncle Tom's Devil's Pie, man. Featuring Ken Don.
That's deep. Tell us about that before we go into it, though, for just in case it may go over a couple people's head, man. Break this down right here.
Woo, man. Now with that, I don't know if people familiar, but it's a documentary. It ain't out, man. They banned it from the US, but you can catch it on YouTube. It's called Goodbye Uncle Tom. And right before I start coming into a new understanding of spirituality, or just heightening my spirituality understanding, I watched that documentary, and it messed my head up, seeing just how it takes you to the deeply rooted culture of how they were doing us black slaves back then.
Right.
The movie's called Goodbye Uncle Tom. It was made in the 70s, and it was so bad they banned it from the US to be shown out here. That's how bad it is. And after that, that's when I came up with this song, Uncle Tom's Devil Pie featuring Kendon.
Wow.
It's just one of them deep ones. It's heavy.
Let's go, people.
Yes, sir.
We gotta stop living and die. We gotta stop living and die. We gotta stop living and die. Really ain't killing us every day. And we settle for chump change to gain a buck. We worship money over Christ, fuck faith, huh? This shit is lame, huh? We brainwashed and turned up. They keep us dumbed down so we never change up. Our brain fucked up, mentality is action. Spaced out like guardians of the galaxy. We trade integrity for the price of sanity. I'd rather try to make change and they laugh at me. Uncle Tom ass Sambo nigga, Lambo nigga, reality TV for the fame ho nigga. Serving out your own kind nigga for some prime time. A nigga sell his whole soul for a little shine time. We ain't the same, we ain't the same. These niggas is lame, playing the game. I guess they want you to say, Jay, you can't say. Shh, be quiet, stay out of masses' way. We gon' fit in and settle for what he pay. We's not no slave and master is okay. Okay. Fuck the reparation. Fuck police brutality. Fuck the segregation. Fuck the show roots and birth of a new nation. All is forgiven for what this country gave us. Fuck that, now turn to combat. You can't even imagine what we taking back. You either falling in line or you falling flat. The revolution is here, it's time to strike back. Fuck your airplay and your fame, don't measure me. On another level, energy is on that frequency. On my God tip, pray on me, but you ain't seeing me unless you got faith. Even then you can't get rid of me, Lord. Have mercy for the wicked, kick it. You listen to 5, but yet you still don't hear it. Deaf to the blind, but food for thought for redemption. I move by the soul that's led by the Holy Spirit. I hate that our women is all being bitches. Policing their vanity just to pose for the wicked. Cheating their bodies to fit in for the witness. Who copy our style and use tokens for the business. Damn, reparation for the gays, but y'all owe us. We went to school named after slave on us. With no respect because they feel they own us. They plot and plan while social media control us. I can lead you to the water. Wanna have a sip? It's gon' hurt when you swallow. It's pure shit. So take advantage of the knowledge while they slip. Uncle Tom's catching on and snitching quick. Translating everything they don't get. The rap of God coming soon to end shit. So on that note, before I go, I'ma say this. Get right or get left before the shit hit. Before the shit hit. Get right or get left before the shit hit. Sit down, don't even get up. Our shit is fucked up. Sit down, don't even get up. You lit and turned up. Sit down, don't even get up. Our shit is fucked up. Sit down, don't even get up. We lit and turned up.
Like, cuz, nigga, why give a fuck about all that extra shit, cuz? It's crib, I don't give a fuck.
We too high.
Like, fuck all that slavery shit, nigga. That's back in the day. That shit ain't happening now, nigga.
We too high.
I'm worried about the bag, nigga. Fuck that. I'm trying to get that bag. Fuck all that extra shit.
We too high.
Man, fuck all that conscious shit. I'm trying to feed my people all this poison as much as I can, nigga.
We too high.
I hear you. We're too high to balance out the lows. If only we sharpened our minds for the same reason we sharpen eyes, we'd have more than war stories to leave behind. But we much rather stay high, immobilized, driven by the desire to survive, cause being alive just may not be enough to get a slice of that pie. What if, for every seat that's filled at the table, another generation was left disabled? See, wanting to be accepted, that's become more important than creating. Now exactly what do we transform every time we conform to a system where separation is a norm? Not a damn thing. Separation is an illusion. See, in order to feed the people, we have to feed ourselves. And in order to feed ourselves, we have to free ourselves. And in order to free ourselves, we have to know we're captive. Untie your noose, black man. Wow. See, you want a slice of that pie, huh? We need that oven. Burn this bitch up.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Hold on a second, man.
My brother.
Hold on a second, man. Wow. JT,
Man.
you just continue like every song, like we're just going like, I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere, brother. And I'm just glad that we flipped the script, because I mean, I was already going to play the music, but I didn't expect the music now to have such an impact to where I think we're on a different path now. Like now this music is taking me somewhere else, brother. Like your music, man, is just is equal to the brilliance of what you're doing in films, man. I just think people don't know you. I didn't know shit. I do, but brother, I'm listening to this shit, bro, and it's like, man, everything is moving me, homie.
Man, thank you. I'm humble, man, and I truly appreciate that, G-Lew. Means a lot, man. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
JT said, play another one. I know, right? We're having we went from having a film, our own film fest thing, to now we're having a mini concert for JT, because JT is the first to really come on here and move this shit around like this. JT, man, really, we've talked before and conversated and interview whatever, but this one right here has been an experience, brother, for me.
Man,
personally.
I appreciate that. I truly do, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the people too, man. Thank y'all for vibing with us and just being here tonight, man. I know it's late, man, but thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Buddy Brilliant. That's another one of the Rider for Life members. My brother. What up, buddy?
Each song, Jazz said, each song shows your range. It does. That's what I say, because every song really, real shit. Every song was different, homie. Like, I didn't like every, you know what I mean? Most artists, you'll get kind of the same, even if the songs are the same type of, you know, kind of shit, right? Every song that we've heard is different, homie. And was dope.
Thank you. Hey, but you know, G-Lew, just us coming from a hip-hop background and understanding the formality of hip-hop, that's what it used to be and everything.
Right,
just
exactly.
being able to show your range. You know, you can't have prolific songs where you talking about some conscious shit, then you can turn it up, and then you can have a song for the ladies and et cetera, et cetera. Just showing all ranges of your personality. It's sad, it ain't that no more, man. Right. You know.
Exactly, because that was what was great about hip-hop, man. We had range and different stuff. We didn't have, even though now everything the same, we had different shit. You know, we can listen to this, but we can listen to this too. Now they put it all in just one thing. You know, that's it. You know, that's
exactly.
That ain't it, homie. Okay, so Big JT, let's bang something else. What else we got for him, JT? Like, you know, you got an encore over here, bro. So what do we need to bang next?
Man, let's go to my time lapse.
Tell us about this one, bro.
Man,
the title alone sounds pretty deep.
Man, my time lapse is a joint with is a joint featuring my brother Cedric Clark the second, man, and it's just something for the ladies, something smooth, man. A transparent song with you out a night out on the town with you know, one of your significant others or somebody you attempting to court and all that, and y'all just having the time of y'all life. No judgment, no bullshit, just honest conversation and great times.
So we doing something for the ladies right here.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. We can't leave them out.
Right. Okay, ladies, this is for you. Check this out. JT, J the Fifth. You know what I mean? Yeah, my time lapse. Let's do this like this.
So just past 85th, cruising, and you know I'm on my way to you. So baby girl, let's dip, get away.
You like years ahead of your time. Can I call you Buzz? I ain't toying around with this story while we hook up. Shit, we animated but highly anticipated. This love we done cooked up. That time can't afford to waste it. Ever since an adolescent, I've been praying lessons, holding him accountable, blaming him for all my stressing. But you here, yes it's you. My open note to all my blessings. You the reason while I'm speeding down this highway to heaven. Must be something special. I can't help the Lord bless you. Didn't sneeze, could I squeeze all that weight them thighs let you hold? Mixing in, I'm tipping off this Hendrix in my system. This that vibe we can ride to. Inside, feel the rhythm. Is that her ride? Yeah, that's her with her. Why she smiling? Damn, she feelin'. Is that J5? Yeah, that's that nigga. He fuck with her. I hate that nigga. Words uttered from them haters that linger to deaf ear. Sign language of feed them. Choose a finger,
So just past 85th, cruising, and you know I'm on my way to you. So baby girl, let's dip, get away. Escape the bullshit that we live in. Escape the bullshit. Come on and just ride. Take our time while we cruise away. Baby, we got time. Ain't no rushing on the beautiful day. rushing on this beautiful.
Time is of the essence, so delicate and precious, so we can't wait a minute. All in this love session, that California breeze, so unapologetic. My sexy hood thing, my private secret weapon, effortless with your looks, natural with your style, introvert into books, loving your profile. You match me and I match you back. Hold me down and I got your back. They say that opposites on track. All I know, you real is facts, huh? You cool as jazz, you mellow and stag. I thank you. Brain and ass, you humble with class.
Well, thank you.
Lost my train of thought.
You silly.
I'm tripping. Baby P-H-A-T. Pretty high and tempting. Got me R&B shit. Said she got me tripping, huh? Damn, Ryder, I ain't trying to be strong, but baby girl got me like I'm on drugs. So what, huh? She got me tripping on.
So just past 85th, cruising, and you know I'm on my way to you. So baby girl, let's dip, get away, escape the bullshit that we're living in. Come on and just ride, ride, ride. Take our time while we cruise away. Baby, we got time, time, time. Ain't no rushing on this beautiful day.
No rushing, huh? Rushing why? I don't know. We got all this love to give. We can take our time, feel the vibe. This our life to live. I see what's on your mind. Allow this time to let your body suit you. That bottle getting low. Your body language speaking Karma Sutra. Oh, now, grown man shit. You hot and you lit. I'm feeling no sensitive places. You wanna get lit. Gin to make you sin, but that wine to do you fine. Come and ride with a rider. Taste of me, I blow your mind like no other. Smooth as butter. Come on, sister, feel the brother. Know you high on cloud nine. Watch how I take you under. The pleasure I aim, see that's my game. I got you. Them things you be saying while swerving through lanes. I got you. Underneath the moonlight, sexing under moonlight. You and I riding high, travel through the spotlight. Who else gonna be your guy while we high on that private flight? Yeah.
So just past 85th, cruising, and you know I'm on my way to you. So baby girl, let's dip, get away, escape the bullshit that we're living in. Come on and just ride, ride, ride. Take our time while we cruise away. Baby, we got time, time, time. Ain't no rushing on this beautiful day.
Man.
All right. Thank you, man.
Oh my God, man. JT.
Hey, man, I'm overwhelmed with you, man. Thank you, brother. You the first to show me this type of love, man, when it comes down to the music, man, and it's a blessing from God, man. I'm truly honored and thankful. Thank you.
Man, your shit is dope. It ain't even like, they ain't even putting really extras on it because it shit speaks for itself, brother. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I just got a chance to showcase it tonight, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Incredible, homie.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in with it too. Thank y'all, man. I love the love and support. Thank you.
Everyone loving it.
Thank you. Thank y'all from the heart and soul and spirit. Thank you.
So what we got coming? So now, I mean, we talking about this film. What's going on with the music, and what can we expect from Jay the Fifth, homie? Like,
November, man. November. I've had solo projects that I did, but I just call them projects. But November, that's when the visuals is everything's coming for Cha Cha Cha. Man, the album is dropping November. It's gonna be an experience, man. It's gonna be an experience, man. So November is going down.
For this, you about to go in on this and really put it all the way, right? This sounds like you dedicated to this.
Man, look, I've been
there as well.
I ain't gonna say, man, I've been on hiatus, but I have, because I've been doing joint albums and joint projects in between the movies. But the album's already done, so it's just like mixing and mastering, putting the visuals together, and just really planning for it to hit the world big, man. So they can just they can get it right and feel it how I give it. You know what I'm saying? So November is no more waiting, no nothing. The film has kind of stepped me back, but like the music is coming for sure. This November.
Right. That's
dope.
That's dope. And
Yes,
small plug, when are we gonna get the G-Lew JT collaboration? Homie?
man, whenever I'm waiting on you, G-Lew. Whenever you ready, quit playing. Quit playing, man.
Okay. Now we just gotta make sure.
Hey, I was gonna ask you that. You gonna send me something? I'm gonna send you something. Let me know, man.
Both. I'm because see, I'll say you send me first just so I can see, like, because I'm ready to get down on whatever, but I want to get on I want to come in your world first. You feel me?
Oh man, say less. Say less.
You're gonna have me step up, and I'm sure you're gonna drive me to just create.
Likewise.
So I can't wait, bro.
Likewise, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. So, JT, we spoke about a lot. Is there anything that we did not speak on, or that we need to touch on that we did? Because, like I said, you got so much shit. I get lost, and I forget. And even with the music, we just went to a whole nother level. So it's like, is there anything else that we didn't speak on you want to talk about or put out there?
Oh man, just for everybody to look out for the new film that's getting ready to come out, Heart and Soul. That's gonna be in theaters. We pushing and getting it coming. Shout out to Day Love, yes, G-Lew, J5 collaboration for sure coming.
Yes,
and
yes, man.
The album that's dropping in November, man, it's dearest to my heart, and it's been years in the making and coming, man. It's gonna be phenomenal. And just want to get a world a piece of me, man, outside of just the filming and the acting and everything. Want to give them my true side, my true essence, which is music. You know what I'm saying? Which is music, right. music. These films wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't be able to direct the way I do without music. All these films is musically, driven. They're driven by the music.
Right. Sure.
Yes, sir.
So I see the real back, like you said, it's there. It speaks for itself. You know what I mean? And now I can see the groundwork you've done. Like you said, you were doing this for years, and it shows, man. I just like your diversity and how literally every song that I heard from you right now was different, bro. From the other, and all of them were dope individually. So that's rare.
Thank you.
I mean, really, like, I wasn't even like, all of them were dope, homie, and all of them were different, man. So that's rare. I salute you, brother. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. And it's been a long time coming, G-Lew, man. It was so many politics with cats close on this side of town, man, on the West Coast, hating on me because when we get on tracks together, they getting out rapped or they get out performed. So they want to throw monkey wrenches in my programs with connections, but you can't stop what God has written. So I'm coming. Understand that. I'm coming.
That part. Jay the Fifth, y'all. Rydaz for Life Films, Rydaz for Life Records. Any throw anything else out? Any shout outs? Anything you want to put out? You want to give?
Man. Shout out to you, G-Lew, DD, man. Shout out to y'all, Queen Jean. I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart, just for this opportunity. Y'all give opportunities, man, to me that everybody else had the chance to give but didn't, or slighted me or wanted to talk about BS. And I thank y'all truly from the bottom of my heart, just not only for believing in me, but giving me this platform, but just, man, showing constant love and support. And I feel that y'all, the type of love and support y'all give, you can't put a price on, man. So thank y'all for that. Of course, moms and pops and them, because I wouldn't have knew you, Queen Jean, if it wasn't for them. Shout out to Pop Dukes and moms and the Rydaz for Life conglomerate, man. The Rydaz for Life family, Jazz, K, Mac, Buddy, Wiz, Tyree, DJ Infant J, man, just the whole Rydaz for Life team. They push me to be a greater me every day, and likewise, man. So, just be on the lookout for us. We're gonna change the diaspora what South Central has been depicted to be. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the film, but in the words,
man. Hit me with the diaspora.
Hey, man.
You did that, JT. I'm peeping you. Hey, I went over y'all head. He went with the diaspora. You guys I went over your head.
Hey, man, we shift in the atmosphere spiritually, and I often tell people, just in short, that, man, we're not a company, we're a ministry, because ministries move people, and that's what we're doing, man. And we want to continue to be an influence on people, to no matter what the circumstances is, man, whatever it is that you truly want to do and be in life, man, continue to do that shit. And you're gonna have haters, but use them. We need them. I needed haters, because if I didn't have them, I wouldn't be who I am today, man. So whatever it is y'all aspire to do in life, man, don't ever let nobody tell you that it's impossible, or you can't do it, or it's too late,
That's sir. Right there, JT, J the Fifth. With that being said, I think we wrapped it up. Anything else, JT?
Man, you my brother for life, man. I love you and appreciate you, G-Lew. You know what it is. I appreciate this, man.
Yes, sir. J the Fifth, make sure you go follow him. We got all the shit we've been dropping. His DD been putting all the links right there in the comments all night. So go follow all the the platforms, Writer for Life, JT, J the Fifth, his channel, Jasmine's channel, Village, like all the affiliates that was in here tonight from Writers for Life. Too many of you guys to name, but just if you missed the show, go back and check it out, the replay, man. It was incredible, man. One of my favorite.
Don't be resharing it.
Ever, man. One of my favorites right here, brother.
Thank you, brother.
We really broke bread tonight, homie. I appreciate you, bro, and I'm proud of you, homie.
Thank you, brother.
Keep up the great work, bro.
Man, I appreciate you. Rod, and thank you for the opportunity always.
Yes, sir. Much love, respect, JT, Writers for Life, Filmz, and we up out of here, y'all. It's the G-Lew Show after hours.
Yes,
peace and love. We riding.
Took over the game, huh? Like Master P. I soldiering through shit, huh? Since I was a knee high, talking like I bring it, like a rider fiend. I sucker ducking niggas. Please mind your B.I. Flow game so serious. Benny Man and T.I. Niggas know they I cancel they scheme. I know Lucky Luke, Nat Turner with the key. I free all my Z's who be walking in they sleep. I smooth on fire like beats by the P.I. Now y'all can see they all on my D.I.C. No K, only K we know is Kenda. We don't fabricate with the grid that they be lippin'. We don't congregate with them lames that be fippin'. We don't hit them hoes that be really robbing gift funds. They circus living, reality pigeon. No shakes with fakes, too cold, hold your mitts.
We no limit, we no limit, we no limit, we no limit, we got no limit. We no limit, we no limit, we no limit. We gon' make them say, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them, we gon' make them say, we gon' make them say,
Introduced to the game.